You're live. Hello and welcome back to Rarars Adventures. We are doing a live interview today with my mother-in-law, Shirley Roberts. I forgot to put my little on. It's my crazy mother-in-law. So, as I said on Monday, we'll be doing a live interview to share awareness of different disabilities and illnesses. And that's what we're doing today.
We certainly are.
We are. And Mummy's a bit nervous, but I said that you're all friendly terrified. And it'll be fine.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I hope you can all hear and leave your comments if you want to say hello. But support would be nice.
It would.
It would. So let's jump right into it, shall we?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? And I'm glad you brought me to the island of love.
I know. Could be a bit hotter, maybe. Could it? That'd be nice. So, ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do this. Okay, so our first question is, what conditions do you have?
Well, I have fibromyalgia.
Right.
If anybody knows about fibromyalgia.
Yeah. It's a whole kettle of fish.
It is. It's like a tree with lots and lots of branches.
Yeah.
Lots. And not everybody suffers with the same.
Right.
Some it's mild, some
Yeah.
is strong, and they can't do anything. But yeah.
Yes. Ooh. Bit like a lot of conditions, isn't it?
It
An
is.
umbrella of multiple conditions.
Yeah, I first of all thought I used to say an umbrella, but all the conditions that keep occurring, different ones, as you get on with it, it seems to be more and more, and the poor old umbrella cannot cope with it. That's why I've gone into a tree. But yeah.
You're a big tree.
Bloody big, big tree.
That's all right. Don't worry. So, still got my chest infection. I'm so sorry. So, second question. When was your condition or conditions? Is that your only condition?
It's not my only condition, but fibro has a lot. Like I say, it's. I've got IBS.
Right.
It's just lots and lots of things that's happening that fibro give you that you can't name them all.
So fibro creates.
It does. It's a neurological condition that I wrote it down actually. So please excuse me. I can't help it.
That's good.
It's a disorder of the nervous system.
Yeah.
It's the way the brain and spinal cord process pain.
Right.
So it sort of goes into the muscles and your bones, and from head to toe,
Literally.
you can have problems.
Right.
It's too many really to discuss and list. What I would suggest is to, if you think you might be suffering with it, go and see a doctor.
Yeah.
Because they do a slight test. They don't do a big test.
No.
You've got sort of about 14 to 18 points on your body that they test to see if you have fibromyalgia.
Okay.
And if you don't, then they probably say you're not suffering with it. But it's still worth to go and see the doctor.
See what they say.
To get it properly diagnosed.
Yeah.
Not just think to yourself, this is what you're suffering with.
No. You drive yourself crazy doing that.
You would.
Yeah. Okay, so question 2. When was your condition or conditions first diagnosed? Roughly, if you can't remember.
Oh, not totally. I mean, thinking back, I've really had it for over 20 years, but it's been about 12 years, 14 years I got diagnosed, so I've had it that long as well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's about then.
Quite well.
Yeah. I did go to the doctor and have it properly diagnosed.
Right. Where was that?
Well, I was living in Shoreham at the time.
Okay.
So I had it
whenever that was.
Yeah. And of course the old brain.
Yeah.
As I'm getting older.
Yeah. Question 3. How does your condition or conditions affect you mentally and physically?
Oh gosh.
So think of like your daily routine, what you could do and what you're struggling like with now.
Well, you struggle every day anyway.
Yeah.
Getting up in the morning is difficult.
Mm.
They say have a good night's sleep, but you can't with fibro.
No.
It's always broken sleep because the pain wakes you up as well.
Yeah.
So although sometimes you think you've had a good sleep, the way I think I've had a good sleep is if I haven't gone to the toilet half a dozen times at night, I've had a good sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then I have to stop and think, oh, yeah, I only got out once, or oh, no, I didn't get out at all. Well, I must have had a good night, but I don't feel as if I've had a good night
your
because
body says different.
Yeah, you go to bed tired, you wake up tired.
Yeah,
so
can relate to that.
But yeah, mentally, it's very difficult to come to terms.
Accepting.
Yeah, accepting that your life is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
And you do think back to your younger years when it all started.
Same with a lot of
whoever's got whatever they've got.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to accept and come to terms with you are different now.
Yeah.
And it took me years.
Exactly the same. I had to, like we were saying, I had to hit rock bottom to build myself back up again.
Yeah, because you don't want to be down there too much.
No.
You do go down there because you have your bad days.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So when you have your bad days, accept it.
Yeah.
And don't push yourself.
Don't beat yourself up about it.
No, but that is hard.
Yeah, that's really hard.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, try and
especially if you're on your own.
Yes.
If you're on your own, it is worse to try and accept all those problems. But if you have people around you that I wouldn't say understand you because they can't.
No.
Unless you suffer with it.
Yeah. Network.
Yes, you can go on those places.
No, I meant family and friends.
Oh, I see.
Knowing...
Yeah, but sometimes they don't either.
No. Yeah.
You know, and I am quite a private person. I do not say when I'm not feeling well.
No, you're stubborn, aren't you?
I am very stubborn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm the same, so yeah. Yes. Okay. Number 4. How does or did it affect your relationships, i.e. friends, family, co-workers?
Well, I don't think I told anybody in particular. I tried to cope myself because I didn't want to burden anybody. I tell my husband now more so than anybody else, and you.
Yeah.
Because I know you're going through a lot of pain and everything else. I talk to my daughter. I never used to, I must admit. But I am starting to say certain things now. It doesn't help, but it does.
Yeah. It doesn't make it better, but it's
it will never ever make
off
it
your
better.
shoulders.
Yeah, it does a wee bit that somebody else you know can care and understand you.
Yeah.
I don't really go on any sites.
No.
I have done in the past, and sometimes I think probably because when I've been down, they make me worse.
Yeah.
And because there's so many people out there with problems, pain, any problem.
Yeah.
And it's hard to communicate. And I feel for them.
Yeah.
You know, you want to help. You're suffering and you want to help, but you can't.
No.
You know, so I don't.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Number 5. What support have you found? Groups, social networks.
Yeah, we just covered that.
We did just cover that, so we'll move on to the next one.
And also, there's no help from the doctors either.
No.
Useless in the word.
Come to a brick wall at that point.
You do, yeah. I used to go in the beginning when it all started. I've got this problem, that problem, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And all they did give me was sleeping draft.
Oh.
And because you need your sleep, so the sleep will help with the pain.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, it may with some people. I don't
Everyone's
know.
different.
Your
Yeah.
body is different with everybody, but it didn't help me.
No.
I used to wake up in the morning, or try to wake up in the morning, and I was working then, and I couldn't get going. It took me an hour, if not more, to get myself ready to go to work.
Right.
And you can't live your life like that.
No. No.
You cannot. So I can't see the sense in it, but it does help other people.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not dissing it.
No. No.
So
Okay. Cool. Number 6. What are your managing tips for other people like yourself? I.e., hobbies that have helped you manage playing games, writing, doing puzzles, meeting with family or friends, try and pass time by.
yeah, I'll agree with that. I play a lot of games on the internet
Yeah.
because I find if I play or read or do something, it does take your mind off of
Yeah.
what is affecting you
Yes.
for a short time.
Yeah.
And I think it gives you a little boost
Yeah.
somewhere along the line. I could not just sit and watch the television. If I'm not feeling that well and I have nothing to do, I will go deep down.
Yeah.
I will get more and more depressed.
Yeah.
So I have to tell myself to do something. And I do paint. I find that quite therapeutic.
Very good at painting.
Yeah, you've got a few. My daughter's got a few.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've only sold a couple, but hey ho.
But it's like you enjoy it. It's a nice
I do
hobby.
enjoy, yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Number 7. Do's and don'ts for people who don't know or understand your condition.
The do's, get it seen to.
Yeah.
I would also say try very hard to adjust your life to how you are now,
Yeah.
not what you used to be.
Correct. Yeah.
Because you beat
Okay.
yourself up time and time again as what you used to do and could do.
Yeah.
If you could understand that you have to slow down, you have to use other things to help you in your life,
Yeah.
like undoing jars,
Yes.
bottles, and if you can't and you've got somebody there, ask them to help you. Don't be afraid to ask them to help you.
Yeah.
I don't hoover anymore because I can't.
No.
There's lots of things I cannot do, but I do things bit by bit.
Yeah.
I will, instead of before you used to like clean the house in one day or half a day, I don't do that anymore.
No.
I do things slowly and day
Just
by
little
day,
bits.
little things.
Yeah.
And it helps me mentally to cope with that because I know I've done it then.
Yeah.
So if anybody else is struggling probably with that thought process, then slow down, think about what you can do now and don't rush.
Yeah.
You've got to take care of yourself mentally as well as physically to cope with pain and anything else that this fibro gives you, which is fatigue, and you can get migraine, you can get TMJ, which is a jaw pain problem. I mean, some days in the morning I can be okay, come the afternoon I'm drained and I've done nothing, but everything has come out of me, so I have to stop and just try and get over it. You can feel it come back into your body, the strength.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do.
No
tablet to take.
No.
But don't beat yourself up over it all.
Okay. And don'ts?
Don'ts. Crumbs, don't. Well, I think we might have said don't overdo it.
Yeah. Don't fight your body, I guess.
No, don't fight what it's telling you.
Listen to your body.
Yeah. because if you do rest, then it's mending itself as well. Not that you can mend fibro or any pain that you are suffering.
No.
I mean, I can only take paracetamol because in the beginning I was taking ibuprofen and other tablets to help with the pain because I had my own business. So you had to keep going. And I messed up my stomach lining, so I can't take anything else.
It's that chain reaction again, isn't it? Take one thing to create another.
So paracetamol, I can take cocodamol, but you don't want cocodamol because with IBS, it messes that system up as well. So you go constipated, and then you can't. You know, it's a vicious circle that you've got to try and understand. And get over it if you can. Yeah. But yeah. Cool. Did I answer that all right?
Yes, that's absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine. Number 8.
My mouth's going dry. Excuse me, guys.
Slurp. Oh, I just said that.
Oh, that was nice.
So what is your personal advice for people who have or think they might have the condition, or they think they might know someone else who has a condition and they're concerned?
I mean, definitely go and get it seen to from the doctor. Make sure that's what it is. Because fibro is also, I believe, on the same lines as MS.
Yes.
They have the same sort of conditions that fibro has.
Yeah.
Not all of them, mind you. They are different. I know they can help with MS, but where they can't seem to help with fibro, it needs looking into more. Everything I seem to look for, I always Google. I know, I am, I'm sorry, but it's a bloody good machine to go on, just to see if you can help with the problem you're suffering with. And everything I find is coming from America.
Right, yeah.
There's nothing in England that tells you about fibro.
No.
And to help cope with it.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But it might not be what you're looking for. But I think if you understand what your problem is, that's why I say go to the doctor. If he can tell you, or they can tell you, yes, you have fibro. When I got told, I knew there was something wrong with me.
Yeah.
And I felt a little better.
Sort of a relief knowing that you're not going crazy. Yeah.
Because
I can totally relate to that.
In the beginning, they used to say it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. It's okay. It is in the mind to a certain extent because it's a neurological thing. But you're not going silly. You're not going mental.
No.
And you might not have it. You may have something else that they can deal with.
Yeah.
So go to the doctor.
I have a question where I said where is it? Basically, different things that help you. Do you find also, because I do believe you use a heat blanket? Does that help?
Oh, yes.
Just think of different things as well.
Yeah, I've got a very small heat blanket that I have on most of the time when I'm sitting playing games, watching television. I do both.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't say noise, but I like something. I can't sit in a quiet room with nothing.
No.
And or I watch films on my laptop and things like this. But I have the heat blanket. I do find it works. It calms me. It doesn't get rid of the pain as such, but it can slightly dull it. And
which
you feel
is so nice, isn't it?
Yeah, you feel a little more content and relaxed. I won't take it to bed because it's too small. I don't want to get a big one.
No, it's
I
too
like
big.
my one in the lounge. Against the pillow. It's nice. And I think the weighted blanket also helps. I haven't got one, so during the winter months I've put quite a big blanket, doubled, if not more than doubled, over my legs. And the pressure seems to help.
Creates a
It
similar
does.
effect.
It
Yeah.
does. Yeah. But yeah, I do find those quite good.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know if you remember earlier, I said about undoing jars and things.
Yeah.
I've got one of those.
Jar opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or undoing
Yeah.
a tin.
Yeah.
The pull tin.
Amazing.
I can't do that
No,
anymore
I
with
can't do
hands.
that.
I can't lift things up. I have to use two. I can't do that anymore.
No.
So you have to work
Adapt.
out the best way you can do it.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it at all, then wait until someone's there to get it done.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, 100%. So we did that one. So we're on number 9. What would help you more to manage your condition better, if anything?
Oh yeah. I think it depends on each individual person as well.
Like living in a bungalow for us is so much easier because I can't do stairs.
I would relish that. No,
Yeah.
I mean going up the stairs it's hysterical sometimes. I'm like on all fours. I mean, come on,
grown up.
Or your bum.
Yeah,
you know,
feel
why
like
do
a
you?
kid again.
I mean, by the time you get up, you could pee yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. So maybe having a downstairs toilet would
be nice to have
helpful.
a downstairs toilet, perhaps.
Yeah.
But I would love a bungalow.
Yeah.
Or probably a ground floor flat.
Yeah. Something more manageable.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. And then it's easier to clean, easier to heat.
Yeah.
And just undo a door, and you know, it's it would be good to have that sort of thing. If you need anything else, some people can't walk properly with fibro, then they have frames or they have
scooters.
They can have scooters if you can't walk far. I haven't got there yet because I don't want to. I have a car, and all the time I can drive, I will use it. When I am too old, which I'm getting there, 4 weeks time just about, you know, it's a big 70.
It's that saying though, is it not? You're as old as you feel.
No. Well, I don't know. I feel older than I feel, actually.
Okay, but ignore that.
Yeah, please. Yeah. I mean, my body is, you know, and I look at people, and it is frustrating to see someone my age or even older
going for a little run.
Yeah, they're running and they're doing what they want to do and still do. And I can't understand why some people suffer with pain and body problems and others don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's
the pick of the draw.
Yeah. Yeah, your cards are dealt.
Yeah.
Then you've got to try and use what you can.
Yeah.
And understand what you can.
Yeah, definitely.
To cope with daily life.
Yeah.
I try and be
happy.
Baby
Steps.
Yeah. I think having my own businesses at one point, I had to be happy.
Yeah.
And I've got this wall probably that is making me not tell the truth all the time to people.
Yeah.
That when I am ill, they don't know.
As naughty as
yes, I do. I know.
But I understand that.
You don't want to put yourself on anybody.
No,
I don't even want to put them on you or Craig or any of my kids.
Yeah. But I do find if I talk to you about my problems, you do start to open up a little bit.
Yes, it's a bit like Kath. She's the same.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about her problems, and I will probably say a little bit about mine, but I still hold a lot back. And I think somehow it's good to talk.
Absolutely.
And you've got to learn to talk your problems.
I think there's like a stigma, isn't there? People shouldn't talk about their pain and moan about it, when actually it's the opposite. You should talk about it, share with others, and it helps release.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at you, look at me. Come on, peeps.
Yeah.
You know, we look fine, don't we?
Yeah.
We look healthy. We're bloody not.
No.
You know, we're suffering. But that's what happens.
Absolutely.
You put a front on.
And that's that frustration as well, isn't it? You go get me on a rant now. But like you're out in the street and say like I'm in my scooter, someone go, why are you in there? You're fine.
Yeah.
And you get out to walk to a shop and you're like, if
Yeah.
only you knew.
Yeah, if only you knew. Yeah.
Sometimes I got sticks, sometimes I haven't.
Yeah.
It all depends on how you feel. But you
Exactly.
get judged, penalised.
Oh God, yes.
Straight away.
Yes. Yeah.
Straight away.
I've been known to go to supermarket. I got halfway or quarter way round. I can't handle it.
No.
I come out.
Yeah.
I leave everything.
Mm.
It happens.
So frustrating.
It is.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to get your mind to say, I know it's hard and it has been hard trying to get there to do this, but you've got to say, I need this stuff.
Yeah.
No one else is going to get it for me.
Yeah.
I've got to carry on and hurry up.
Absolutely, yeah. And also it's that mental state as well. If someone does have a go at you, that'll put you down and then you don't want to go out again.
No, that's
because you're worried that you're going to get shouted at again.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, you are very, very self-conscious on those things.
Yeah.
And when people have a go at you, that's it. Tears come out as well.
End of the world. I'm never going out again.
I know. Many times I've been driving and all of a sudden I'm crying and I'm thinking, why am I crying? Perhaps it's that tune on the radio.
Yeah.
You know,
any little
it starts you off. And then you
Yeah.
think, why am I like this? It's not fair. Everything is not fair.
No.
But you've been dealt, like I said, you've been dealt the cards.
And you've got to,
and you've got to try.
Yeah.
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 Otherwise, you might as well sit in a rocker and rock yourself for the rest of your life.
And we'll
Let's
go
do it,
crazy.
'cause this chair rocks. You
Yeah.
know, and I wish I was where that is.
Yeah.
You know, not that that will help me. Yes,
No.
it will. Yes, it will. With a nice, drink.
Gin tea or something. Nom, nom, nom.
And the sand and the sea. And
that'd be nice.
dear,
Eh?
That's out of the question,
Daydreaming
isn't it?
now, Yeah. Okay, so what did I just read?
I don't know.
So we're on number 10.
Oh.
What would
What
you
we
like?
got? 30 more to go.
No, 11 today. It's all right. So number 10 is, what would you like to see happen in the coming years for more support and help relating to your condition?
Yeah. I think for more people to be aware, and I'm not saying anybody like you, people out there, I mean medical people, to understand, because it is known as a medical problem now. There is a disease with fibro, okay? It never was, but they've accepted it now, yes. And in some cases, you can also get like, my brain fog is coming in now.
It's got brain fog today.
Yeah. Disabled stickers and things like this. You
disabled badges. Yes,
that's it. You can get them with some cases of fibro.
Yeah.
It depends how bad you are and how much you need them.
Yeah.
You can get other help with it as well. Not that I've looked into it.
And why have you not? Is this because it's a defeat thing?
Yes, I think it is.
And a mental. Yeah, I'm not accepting that.
I am not a defeatist, and I think that's why I come across probably as somebody strong, but I'm not strong. But yeah, there's a little bit of help out there, but I'd like more. Like a lot of problems and diseases, we all like more of it being recognised.
Yeah.
And most people don't understand.
No.
Because you look well. They don't realise what is going on inside. So everyone should be kind to a lot of people when they're not.
No.
You know.
And that's part of the reason why we're doing the interviews is to spread awareness of visible and non-visible disabilities.
Yeah.
To try and get more people learning about it.
Not necessarily the people that are suffering with it.
No, but the people who don't.
Yeah. They don't realise and understand what you're going through. No. But they need to understand that, don't they?
Yeah.
So, you know,
knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, number 11.
Oh,
we're doing well. I'm making it through. Okay, so number 11 is, How does your condition or conditions make you feel about yourself? Now, I know this is a hard one, but be honest. Come on.
I can't be honest.
You've got to try a little bit.
How does it make me feel myself?
Yes.
Useless.
Yeah.
Totally useless. Weak at times, although I say I'm strong. Weak.
Vulnerable.
Very, very vulnerable. Very. I hide.
Yeah.
I think that is one of my problems. I'm a good preacher.
Oh, aren't we all with conditions,
But I cannot
do this, but I'm not
accept-
doing it myself.
I do accept what people say to me most of the time. I might not straight away.
Yeah.
But it
Later
sinks
on.
in. Yeah.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah. They're right.
Yeah.
And I don't tell them.
It's the best bit, isn't it?
Oh no, make them big-headed. But yeah, I think it's been vulnerable is a very it's a very strong one. Vulnerable, actually. You do go back in yourself.
Yeah.
I do find sometimes I cannot go out
No.
on my own, even to take the dog, because I'm
What if
frightened
this
to.
happens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's difficult to explain that bit.
Yeah.
I can go out with somebody.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. I like people's company.
Yeah.
Even if it is doing nothing.
But it's doing something.
Yes. If you go out and at the moment have a takeaway coffee, sit and chat about crap.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
But it's just been out there,
yes,
isn't
it is.
With someone.
With somebody. I would never do that on my own.
No.
I go for a walk with Millie sometimes, and I don't come back any better.
No.
Now, if I went out with somebody,
You're lifted.
I'm lifted,
Yeah,
and I come back
get that. Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done something, you know. And they say exercise, but it's hard with fibro.
Yeah.
Your body is so weak and ravished all the time with pain that you exercise makes it worse half the time, so you don't bother.
Yeah.
But a little walk here and there on your good days, you do it.
It's a milestone,
Although I don't,
isn't it?
I sit and play games.
You're here today.
I'm here today because you've made me.
Yeah.
She threatened me.
I didn't. But you've done amazing today.
Thank you very much, Tara.
Coming on camera, it's a big step, and admitting all your feelings and everything.
Only ever done it once before.
Amazing.
Many centuries ago, but I didn't have fibro then.
No. But you're doing.
I was more confident.
You're doing something amazing, and you're helping a cause to spread awareness to everyone.
Yeah.
And thank you very, very much for joining us today.
That's all right, my pleasure.
And if you guys have only just joined,
I talked properly and not crap.
Properly.
Yes.
Yeah. You spoke well, dear.
Oh, did I?
You spoke well. Thank you for joining us today.
Right.
And if you've only just started watching, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You like that?
I wondered where that come from. I thought it was automatic, you know. When I watch her, I hear that ding and I think, quite it's automatic. No, she's got a bloody bell there.
I got a bell. Just for this purpose. Right. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the interview, and thank you to Shirley for joining us today. Tara. Make sure you share this with everyone. Let's spread the awareness and get it out there so people can relate and we can help each other. And we will see you again very, very soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.
Oh.